Hello again, welcome to today's attempt at the Yeardle puzzle. 3 more events that took place in the same year, and I'm going to try and guess what year that was. Now, I've learnt something on that top clue. I had no idea that Kiribati, or Kiribati as I believe it's meant to be pronounced, used to be called the Gilbert Islands. So that is a island nation in the Pacific, near Tonga and Samoa, and Australia and New Zealand, of course. When they became fully independent, I don't know, but the very fact that it's in that area means it must have been relatively recently, because, it wouldn't have been discovered if we go back too far. So we're definitely not talking Roman times. The middle clue, Eastern Suburbs Railway, obviously that can't be too long ago either. The bottom clue, I don't know when UNICEF was set up, but again, I'm pretty sure we're talking 20th century. And we're probably talking post-war, but we might be talking a bit earlier. Kiribati could be 100 years old, or it could be closer to 50, I don't really know. And similarly, a railway could be 50, or it could be a bit older. But I think UNICEF is making me think that it's got to be, held at the United Nations General Assembly. Oh, so then it must be post-war. I think my logic there is correct. That obviously doesn't really narrow it down. It could be 1950 or 1980 for all I know. Let's try... what should we try? Let's try 68. Ooh, 11 to 40 years off. That's a bit annoying because I don't actually know whether to go earlier or later. I think I might try a bit earlier. Let's try 55. Oh, I still don't know whether to go earlier or later. But it can't be any earlier, can it? Because if it's earlier, then it's at least 11 years earlier, which means it has to be before 1944. And I think we've established that it was post-war, so that means it's got to be later. So it's got to be between 1979 and 1995. So let's go for 82. Right, I should have gone for 81, actually, because it still could specifically be 1979, and if it is, I'll be very annoyed. But I'm going to assume it's actually a bit later. Let's try 87. Oh, crikey, it still could be a bit later, or technically it still could be 1979 specifically. Let's go for 1990. Let's make sure we get both the nines in there. I've gone the wrong way, so it is specifically 1979. Oh, if only I'd gone for 1970 on my first guess. I so often go for multiples of 10. If I'd done that today, it would have told me I was 3 to 10 years away. And then I wouldn't have been jumping around in the 50s and the 80s. But, I still got there in 6, so it's not too bad. And I was only 11 years off on my first guess, which is way better than my average. Of course, it's much easier when it's a more recent event, but that doesn't always help me, so I'm very happy that it did help me today. That is the Yeardle puzzle. Let me know how you got on. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.